Hello and welcome to a special spooky tour of my island of Blep. I had decorated it the past month and a half for Halloween. And I normally don't post a lot of videos specifically about my island or the gameplay, the regular gameplay on my island. I normally do videos kind of related to the Animal Crossing gameplay. Oh, we've got Frober. He wants to say hi. Hold on. I can't say no. Let's chat with him. Isn't Halloween the best? Oh, except when you get tricked. I guess you should probably watch out for anyone wandering around in costume, unless you have candy. I mean, do you have candy? Asking for me because... Trick or treat! Better give me some candy unless you want to be tricked. Alright. I do have candy. I prepared for this. I wasn't really expecting you to be ready for that, but I'm definitely ready for this candy you gave me. I should probably give you something in return. How about a spooky table setting? Perfect for Halloween, right? That was more fun than 50 reps. Yay, Halloween! Oh no. Maybe I should go somewhere else and try to hide from these villagers. All right. So as I was saying before I was interrupted, I normally don't post videos about my gameplay on my Animal Crossing island, partly because this is my only Switch, this is my only island. I just like to have casual fun playing this game on my own time. And then the videos are more dedicated to like Happy Home Paradise builds and Dream Address tours, that sort of thing, just to branch out a bit more. But I thought for this one it would be really fun kind of to do a Halloween or spooky season little tour of my island. And also it gives me an opportunity to give a shout out to a fellow content creator because the inspiration for decorating my island for Halloween was because Crossing Maniac, and I'll put her details in the description, she's put together a Falling for the Hemispheres challenge. And what that involves is she's set up a challenge where you can either decorate your island for Halloween or for the Harvest Festival. And then she's put different requirements for different builds on the island. You don't have to do an entirely... I'm going to run from Frober in case he gets me again. You don't have to do an entirely new island, which was great for me because I didn't want to restart or start over. But the requirements involve 5 builds on the island. So a pumpkin patch, which you can kind of see behind me, a pumpkin carving station, a graveyard, a spooky forest, and oh gosh, what is the last one? Oh, and a hedge maze. And then you also kind of have to decorate outside of the villagers' homes for Halloween, for trick-or-treating. And then decorate your own house as like a haunted house. So those are kind of all the things that you have to do. And I kind of just got on a roll and decided to just kind of do up my island in general, which would kind of help integrate these separate builds a bit more as well. So I had a lot of fun putting this together. All the codes that you see on the ground, like fallen leaves and pathways and things, I have gotten those from the custom code database because I'm not good at designing those things myself. So I've downloaded them from other players who have uploaded them to the custom design portal. So that was really fun to kind of look through these different designs as I was trying to figure out what kind of like fallen leaf looks or autumn looks or spooky looks do I want for the different ground patterns and codes. So with that said, I've rambled on enough, and I will give us a nice little quick tour of my island, all decorated for Halloween. So we start off. This is the entrance from the airport, And as you can see, resident services is fairly close to the airport. So I kind of do this sort of, not quite zigzag, I'm not sure what you would call it, but this kind of trail leading up there. So this affords me the opportunity now to decorate on either side. And here we've got Frobert's house, and he's got his little candy out there ready to go. I thought I'd add some of these burning leaves just as a nice kind of extra spooky touch, but also to add a bit of light as well. And then here's the pumpkin carving station. And so I decided to go with the white pumpkin options just for this particular station. So all of these are based on like the white pumpkins. It's a pretty simple station. And then we'll get to my house last. That's also where the hedge maze is. So we will carry on. We can hear this wonderful spooky music in the background because I'm recording this a few days before Halloween, but I have time traveled to Halloween. I thought that would be good for the tour. So we've got this little section here. It's not the spookiest, but I just think it's really pretty. And this is kind of a versatile courtyard area. I can kind of easily redecorate this for other seasons, so I like to keep that. And then I have this little section here. I needed a place for all these blue roses, basically, so I thought I would do some sort of feature up here, and then have this kind of look, which I think is really cool, really pretty. If I can get down, there we go. Okay. So carrying on, I've got just a nice little pond area here for fishing and stuff. And then I wanted to make use of these lovely pergolas, and I did the orange flowers because I thought that would be fitting for the season. I normally have this brick path laid out on this section, so what I've done for my island is I've divided my neighborhood into 3 different sections. Let's chat with Zell. Trick or treat! Give me a piece of candy if you want to stay untricked by the notorious Zell. Okay, sure. Okay, he's gonna get me some swag. A spooky garland. Very fun. Oh, thank you, Zell. I do see... Here's let's just chat with Jack real quick. Trick or treat. Ho ho ho, hee hee hee. I am Jack, the reigning czar of Halloween. This is a night for frights and delights, which comes but once a year. That's right, Halloween is here. Ah, what a thrill it's been to see this day draw near. The anticipation gave me goosebumps, Pumpkin. Now the hour has come, and it's an accomplice I seek. Tell me, Pumpkin, do you think you fit the bill? Absolutely. Hee hee, what an agreeable little minion. I reward my servants handsomely for work well done. And what work is that, you ask? Here is thy task. You must fetch for me that delectable candy. Oh, I detect you have candy on you right now. Trick or treat. Come, come, hand me that candy, Pumpkin. Here you go. Wee hee hee hee, time to treat myself. Oh, so scarily scrumptious, and now for that reward I promised. Feast your eyes on the king-size prize I bestow upon you Jack's robe. Dazzling, Pumpkin. Now your true work can begin. Next, you shall bring me my most delightful, delectable lollipops. I have more in store for one who scores me some. These frightfully special items can be yours. I feel it in my bones. Sure as shadows, someone out there has a lollipop. Ply them with candy, and you may pry it from their grasp. Stop at nothing to get your claws on one. I shall be haunting this area, so come to me again with a lollipop in hand. Don't disappoint me, my minion. Mind you, I also hunger for more candy. Whatever you bring me, don't keep me waiting long, Pumpkin. Alright, well that's good to know. Okay, we're gonna ignore Muffy for now. So what I was saying was, oh, she's tenacious, isn't she? This main section here is kind of like the main town. So there's 4 houses in this neighborhood. So we've got Frobert, or Frobert, however you pronounce it, and then we've got oh gosh, it's Jakey. He just moved in like a week ago, so I'm still trying to keep him in my memory. And then we've got Muffy here, that's her house. And then we've got Zell's house. And this is kind of a haunted wedding or haunted romantic kind of look to his place. And then yeah, we got the nice little arch and the pool. I thought that kiddie pool in the orange and black was really good for this time of year. These guys are doing something. We don't know what, but I thought, you know, the zipper toy would make an appearance. So here is the pumpkin patch, which is one of Crossing Maniac's build requirements for the Falling for the Hemispheres challenge. And so I just made it kind of cozy, kind of sweet. Added a few extra pumpkin items as well, little snacks, a little plate of cookies, and then I love these mushrooms. I love the mushroom season. I love the autumn season in Animal Crossing. A lot of the little different furniture items are so pretty this time of year, so I made use of those. And then I added a few gyroids just for a little bit of an extra atmosphere. So here we've got Jakey's house, and again he's got a few Halloween decorations. I love the floor lights and the effect that they can have on enhancing a look as well, providing a little bit more of a spooky atmosphere at night, especially. Then this is Muffy's house. So yeah, so I've done 3 different kind of neighborhood sections. This is sort of the main town in the center, and then I have 2 separate little neighborhoods of 3 houses each that are a little bit, I guess they're more natural. They're a little bit outside of town. They're kind of the outskirts. So I tried to do different pathing, kind of done this dirt pathing over here. And then I've got a little beach house here as well for Buzz. So again, got a few spooky items out, ready for trick-or-treaters to come by and get some treats. And then this is just a regular vegetable patch that I normally have. So when I was redoing this for Halloween, it wasn't an entire like rebuild. These houses kind of stayed where they had been. I did a little bit of terraforming, but overall, I didn't change a huge amount terraforming-wise. I just really changed up the decor for the most part, and then I've added kind of a little wild-looking garden over here along with this orchard. And I added a few spooky items just to give it that nice little autumnal touch. So let's go back here, because I kind of missed this one. This is Ion's house. Oh, I can't say no to you, Ion. Trick or treat. Could I have some candy, please? If not, I'll play a trick on you, Cosmic. Here, have this. Oh, hooray, thank you, Rutabaga. I love that they call me Rutabaga. It's so cute. You gave me candy, so I'll give you a spooky rug. Oh, wonderful. Have a nice Halloween. Oh, you too. Thank you. So that's Ion's house, and then next door to her is Marcy's house. So this was more of a cute, cozy, kind of spooky look to the outside, and this area is not really spooky at all. But I had all these floor lights of the same color, and I thought, well, what am I going to do with these? So I just thought I'd add these to this path here, which I think works pretty well. And if we go along the back of the beach here, I've kind of done a wild, overgrown, abandoned carnival over here, creepy carnival, which is pretty typical. I've seen a lot of dream addresses and a lot of islands do kind of a carnival build. Some of them are very cute and sweet, and then some of them are a little bit more on the spooky side. So again, I added a few extra spooky touches just to integrate it into the Halloween look. And then, if we go up here, this is one way to get up. I tried to make use of these different ladders and vines as different ways of getting around the island. So it's not a formal, you can only go down one path to get from point A to point B. I have tried to make it flow in different ways. So let's follow this path to the more formal steps to get up to this area. And then this section is kind of an overgrown old graveyard. And again, just a few little autumnal items up there on that section. So you kind of have to sneak into it and everything. There's a lot of different things growing. It's kind of left to itself. But again, I wanted to add a few of the spooky items as well, because that was part of the requirement for each of the builds, as well as the Western Stone. So again, I had seen, I can't remember where, but I had seen somebody use this fancy mirror and turn it around to make it look kind of like a gravestone, and I thought that was a really neat effect, so I have made use of that as well. So what I then do is I kind of jump over here to this area, and I had made this flower garden a while ago, I think in the springtime, for like a spring look for my island, and I just didn't want to give it up. I worked hard on this, it looked so pretty, so I just wanted to keep it, and I think it kind of serves as a nice pretty midway point between the graveyard and then the spooky forest. So you can see there's a little bit of spookiness up there as well. So let's just take a look. So I just wanted to go down this path. And there's all sorts of little things peeking out and kind of growing in different places. And then I kind of wanted like an abandoned or an old-fashioned fairy tale kind of look at the end. So some of these, a few castle ruin pieces, and then this pumpkin carriage, and I thought the white would be a good color for that, to look a bit ghostly. Was kind of the idea. And then we got this crystal ball from Katrina as well. And then I added a bubble machine back there just to give some added bubble effect. And then I had seen, I think it was April Honey, I had seen her use the floating blocks and putting things on the floating blocks. I think she put like that little baby doll on the floating block, just to kind of make it look like it was hovering, kind of like levitating, and it was just a really cool look. This isn't quite as cool as that, but I had fun kind of putting this little build together with this floating block. And then we sort of get to the end of this spooky forest area. We can either go up there to that section, or we can come around here, where it kind of flows a little bit. It spills over a bit. Again, kind of an overgrown, abandoned, also slightly romantic kind of look as well. A fairy tale, I guess, kind of look is what I was drawn to. And then up here, it's just kind of a nice place to fish and sit and enjoy growing some roses. Kind of thought having the roses up here would be a nice thing to do. So, yeah. And then we'll just head down here. I have a little pathway of these different purple flowers. Got some music playing and these gyroids dancing along. And you're walk down here. Here's an old cave, maybe an abandoned mine of some sort. I thought these black flowers would look really good with that, with a little bit of the glowing moss. And then if we come down this way, let me just show this little bit here. There's a different way to get down here as well. Again, there's different ways of getting from here to there and everywhere. So here's another little vegetable patch. And then another little DIY little place to store things when I'm on the go, and I want to do a few things like that. And then we enter the third little mini neighborhood. So we've got Sprinkle's house in here. I haven't decorated the inside for Halloween, just the outside. But I have decorated her house a bit in general. Mwahaha, welcome to my ultra fab house of hauntitude. Having fun, Reb? Oh, I am. Mwahaha. I've got enough candy to feed the whole island. Here you go. Oh, great. Happy Halloween. Time to get back to scaring and getting scared. Anything can happen. Absolutely. Okay, great. So for hers, yeah, I kind of stuck with like the white flowers and the white different items. I thought for a nice kind of ghostly look, I thought that would be really cool. And then I turned around this this trick lantern, partly because I don't like spiders and I didn't want to see the picture of the spider on there. But I think it has a little bit of a glow, anyways, which is kind of nice. So we just go down here. This leads to the secret beach. And I haven't done anything too much with the secret beach other than make it look kind of like a secret old abandoned kind of beach. And again, I can get up to these tiers if I want to with those vines. But we're gonna keep going this way. And then this is Henry's house. So I went for more of a bright, colorful orange look for the spooky items outside. Maybe he'll have a lollipop. I do need to get a lollipop. Welcome to my lair, haha. That costume is to die for. You definitely earned the candy I'm about to give you, Toasty. Oh, thank you. Halloween is only one night, just like my last One Frog show. Enjoy. Oh, I love Henry. He's great. Okay, and then carrying on, we are finally at Barbara's house. And Barbara she's my dreamie. She's my favorite villager in Animal Crossing. So I'm thrilled to have her on my island. Here we go. Happy Halloween. So delighted to see you. It's clear why you're here. For some of my candy, right? Well then, here you go. Great. If you run out, you're welcome to return. Oh, thank you. Very sweet. She's so adorable. Okay. And then if we go up here real quick, this is the campsite area that I've decorated. And then I've extended the campsite area as well. Yeah. I don't know, you can either bob for these fruits or you can take a bath in these fruits, whatever you want to do there. And yeah, a little fishing hole there and some nice little vegetables, place to hang your laundry while you're camping. But I wanted to make it look kind of cozy and wild, and just a little bit spooky. And then up here, again, kind of an overgrown, abandoned fairy tale kind of look. Nice way to make use of the wedding items, I think. As well, and I love I love this glowing moss pond. And then here's the museum. I just stuck it on a little section out of the way. So from Barbara's house, you can go straight to the museum this way. And then back here on the beach, I did another like a piratey build. I did this a while ago, not necessarily for Halloween or anything. I just thought it would be good for this rocky area to have these little pirate items. And then the spooky cauldron also kind of adds a nice touch for this time of year. So continuing along, nice little beach items, and it's just a nice way to use. I had a bunch of flowers, extra flowers, when I was sort of going flower crazy on the island, trying to figure out which flowers go where and for what kind of looks and builds. So it's nice to just kind of stick them on the beach, and I think they work out pretty well that way. And then here we have kind of similar, another kind of abandoned carnival or abandoned fun fair over here as well. And then this is more of just kind of an autumnal look. I love these little mini libraries. Let me go up here. This is the bamboo forest. So it's got more of a relaxing zen kind of look to it. But I have added a few spooky touches for the season. And then this is another fruit orchard as well. And of course I had to put the froggy chair somewhere, so I thought that would be a good place for it here. And I think these tea olive bushes work really well for this build and this time of year. I added another little wedding bench here. You can just sit down and relax for a bit if you want. And then moving down this way, again I had a bunch of blue and white flowers. I didn't know what to do with them, so I just created this little area, this little pathway around that. Okay. So we've done we've done all the neighborhoods. And then back across the bridge. And then here's Nook's. And then here's Abel's sisters. And here's the town square. Oh, let's talk to Marcy. Trick or treat, could I have some candy, please? If not, I'll play a trick on you, teacup. Here, have this. Thanks, getting candy from you is the best, Butterbean. You gave me candy, so I'll give you some spooky flooring. Have a nice Halloween. Of course. Okay, we'll give you some candy, Jakey. In case you're wondering why his name is Jakey and my accent is American, I live in England, so I'm married to a Brit and have lived over here for many years. So I have the British version of video games. So I think he's called Jacob or something in the US version of the game. Oh, I got a lollipop. I guess you suckered me into giving you one. A nice one. Oh, that's great. Okay, well let's give that to Jack real quick because I know he really wants a lollipop. And then we'll head to the hedge maze and the house, and that should be basically the end of the tour. Oh, Jack knows. Trick or treat. Come, give me it quick. I crave candy. There you go. No, but yes. Oh, yes. Happy Halloween. Tis the grandest candy, my very utmost favorite, a lollipop. Whatever I was doing can wait. So good, it sends chills down my spine. You have performed most admirably. This calls for a special reward. Show a little gratitude to old Jack for this incandescent reward of a spooky carriage. But it's not enough to satisfy me, is it? No, I need more lollipops. I must have more lollipops. Bring me another the second you find one, and I shall make you very glad that you did. Okay, great. And then finally, one of the other requirements of Crossing Maniac's challenge was I had to do a little note that just said "Happy Fall Crossing Crew," and the Crossing Crew just refers to, you know, people who are part of her community and who regularly participate in her events. We're kind of known as the Crossing Crew, which is really fun. So we've been through here. So there's two different ways to get to my house, which is right here. Oh gosh. So I'm gonna go this way to run away. Oh no, they're everywhere. They're all over here. So this is my hedge maze. And I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, I can't sneak past Muffy because she's going the way that I need to go. All right, let's talk to Charlotte. Trick or treat. Yep, we know. No, I don't want to be tricked. I can't remember what happens when you get tricked in this game, though. Because I think it's different with each game. It is. Thank you for the spooky wall. Okay, let's run away. So this is my little hedge maze, and then again you can get out that way, but we'll do that later. Let's go inside before any of the villagers come after me. So yes, I was basically supposed to transform this to some sort of haunted house or spooky house. So for this main room, I thought I would make it look kind of like an old manor house. Again, using some of these wedding items, I think worked really well for this particular build. Little library area, a little place to write letters. Of course, Jack's poster there as well. And then I wanted to do something a little bit spooky, a little bit creepy back here. So I used this with the jail bars, and you can kind of see there's a little something smoking behind behind it. I don't know if you can see it, but to kind of reveal that, I added the skeleton back here, and then a few of the gyroids for some mysterious sounds. So I'll leave it to your imagination to figure out what's going on there. So yeah, I just thought I'd make this kind of spooky but gentle. I don't know. And then I think using these, what are they called? The polishing effects really helps as well. It kind of gives more life to a build. Creates a little bit more animation to things. Things are happening. So let's go this way. Okay, and then I wanted kind of a spooky, witchy forest look as well for here. And I used these little leaf masks on the walls as well, kind of to look like there's little beings or creatures in the forest watching, you know, from a distance, watching from afar, from behind the trees. And again, making use of the animations just to give more of an effect to these. So I wanted it to be pretty but spooky. And then there's the owl clock up there on the pillar. So I didn't really go for a consistent theme with this haunted house idea. It was really just kind of what I felt inspired to do in each room. And also then that kind of keeps you guessing, like which room you go into. Ooh, what's it going to be? What kind of spooky look am I going to get? So let's go into here. And then here's kind of like a bedroom. Basically, this is because this gives me the opportunity, then I can sleep on the bed and I can tour dream addresses and that sort of thing. So I wanted to make this kind of a spooky bedroom. And again, there is something behind that wall. I just put the music player back there, and then again, gave it a lot of the smoky effect. And then sometimes the smoke kind of, you can see it kind of coming out through the wall behind the wardrobe. So I thought that was a really neat effect as well. Okay, and then going back to this room, this was probably my favorite. It's the simplest build, but I just really like how it turned out. I wanted something that looked haunted, and this graveyard wallpaper is perfect for that because it has a ghost in it, and you can see that ghost sort of inching closer and closer. So I kind of wanted a seance kind of vibe to this. And then another gamer, Shiloh's Gaming Corner, he very kindly sent me a moon rug, and I thought this would be perfect for this build, for this room. So thank you, Shiloh. And I'll try to remember to link his channel in the description as well. So yeah, it's not a complex build at all, but I think it tells a story. And that was what I wanted to do. Okay, and then the basement. I didn't quite know what I wanted to do with the basement. There's a lot of potential for like a creepy, spooky basement, and I went the possessed fossil route. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what this is. I think the idea is more, it's maybe they're not possessed by spirits or anything, but I kind of went with the electrified look, and then it's kind of like mechanical dinosaurs gone wrong or something, you know. But you can kind of use your own imagination to kind of think about what might be going on there. I also liked the look of it. It's almost like this dinosaur head is sort of peeking out from the walls. They're kind of coming out of the walls. So that was another kind of idea that I had. And I don't think these two bones actually go together, but it looks quite monstrous. So I really liked that effect, that look, of putting these two different dinosaur sets together. And then, again, just maybe there was a mad scientist that, you know, got creative with dinosaur bones. And then maybe that backfired on him or her. So, yeah, just, again, leave those things to the imagination. What exactly is going on down here? And then finally the upstairs. I kind of wanted that to be like a big pop of Halloween, you know, just like combine a bunch of the spooky elements and kind of make this maybe like Jack's resting place, you know. So I kind of had this gold casket and then this throne, and he kind of comes out of his resting place on Halloween, and he reigns for a night as the Tsar of Halloween, something along those lines. That was kind of the idea. I had to incorporate Jack's robe and Jack's head into the build as part of the build requirements. So I did that in this way, kind of put that at the top of above the throne, as if it's like a crown, and then his robe here, and then kind of again a little bit of a pumpkin carving area. Got these, yep, and it's an orange pumpkin. That's right. Got these spooky garlands as well on the walls, if you can see those. I wanted this to be a darker room, so I thought having this pirate wallpaper would add some light, And then I thought that this futuristic flooring looked really cool as well to accompany it. So yeah. So I'm pretty happy with how the whole thing turned out. And it was a lot of fun to do, for sure. She's found me. Okay, Muffy. Trick or treat. If you don't want to get tricked, you better fork over that candy. There you go. Sweet Halloween goodness. Thanks a bunch, Rutabaga. Oh, hey, do you want a lollipop? Because I have one here that's not my kind of flavor. It's all yours. Alright, great. Happy Halloween. Wonderful. And then here's the other bit of the hedge maze. So you can go in either way. You can go in this way, and exit the other way. No, I can't go that way. Muffy's in the way of where I actually have to go. And then you can go out that other way. And that's basically the tour. So if you see, it comes right out here, back towards the entrance and the pumpkin carving station. So thank you for watching my tour, my Halloween themed island of Blep. I'll probably be changing it up again, like for the holidays and everything, because I think Crossing Maniac is doing a winter challenge that will be coming up in the near future. She'll be putting that together. So that gives me an opportunity to change up my island some more and just kind of keep it fresh and exciting that way. Let me know in the comments if you're like me and you only have one switch and one island, or if you have multiple switches and multiple islands. It'd be kind of interesting to see how that affects the way people kind of stick with an island, or do you do a build then just once and for all for each island, or do you keep some kind of going on an ongoing basis and you just sort of redecorate here and there? That's what I tend to do with this one. So anyways, thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!